What's up, guys? Classy Metal here, and you are watching Classy Metal Approved. This is a reinvigorated Classy Metal here, redirection of the channel. We'll get into that in a moment. Usually don't play music in the background, but I did not want to turn this off. I have been jamming this all afternoon. This is Insanguined with Necrosurgical Savagery, released through Headsplit Records. Killer stuff here. Classy Metal Approved. What's it all about? Let's get into the introduction, and then I won't waste your time, and I'll show you guys what I really came to show you. It's just kind of I've been feeling the motivation back, and I've been kind of slacking, I could say, this year of showing you guys new stuff. Not necessarily just new stuff to me that I found that you guys would probably like as well. Just the motivation hasn't been there. The mindset hasn't been there. I kind of limited myself with 7 Deadly Spins and Forsaken Fridays. I kind of put those constraints, numerical constraints, on myself, and I wanted to try to tie everything into those numbers, and it kind of just put me off doing videos, unfortunately. With Classy Metal Approved, you never know what you're going to get. It's going to be something that I enjoy, something that I love, and something that I want to share with you guys. It could be one album, it could be 100 albums, it could be a slice of pizza. You never know what you're going to get, but damn it, I have my glasses on, I look like I know what I'm talking about, and I am an authority on what when it comes to what's good and what is not good. I guess you could say this is a new direction for the channel and a good old-fashioned heel turn for old Classy Metal here. But I'm going to quit rambling. I'm going to show you guys what we came to see, and today I've got a nasty stack of death metal, death grind, brutal death metal, stuff I think you guys will really dig. First thing, Corpse Gristle Records. I order from them often. I preach it all the time to follow my Instagram. I know some of you aren't on that platform, but for those of you that are, you guys have been able to keep up with what I've been spinning, what I've been picking up a lot better than people just on this channel have. I just did an order. I did not do this through their Bandcamp. I've been very guilty of just looking at labels' Bandcamps and stuff as of late and not at their actual sites. I saw this on the Corpse Gristle site. I knew I wanted to jump on it. It got me from the go, and it was only, I think, like $7 or $8 shipped, and they threw in a free CD as well, so we'll get into that. But first up, we have Gouger with Cranial Demolition. This is Scottish death grind. It's about 8 minutes long on this demo. It's got some fingerprints on the disc. It's just a little CDR. This was pressed, I think, by Burning Dogma Records, and Corpse Gristle and Burning Dogma have worked together on some things, and I think that's why this was in the Corpse Gristle distro. It's about 8 minutes long, but it is some filthy, I mean, you can look at that artwork and know that you're getting something just absolutely nasty. I've listened to this a few times over already, and I couldn't be more thrilled with the purchase just having got that in. But Corpse Gristle threw in the debut full-length from Wicked Innocence. This is entitled Omnipotence. Originally came out in 1995. This was reissued in 2021 through Corpse Gristle and Burning Dogma Records. Just in this little CD wallet, but I mean, a freebie is a freebie. And Wicked Innocence is one of those older death metal bands that, despite being tagged as progressive death metal, they are absolutely progressive death metal, but they bring in this hinge of that old school death metal vibe with their take on the progressiveness. Absolutely phenomenal album. Definitely my favorite in the Wicked Innocence discography, and one heck of a freebie. So thank you, Corpse Gristle, for throwing it in there. And with that, I have to say, Corpse Gristle Records, you are Classy Metal Approved. This stuff will be linked up down there in the description. That way, if you see something you want to check out, as always, you know to go look down there and you can pick it up for yourself. Going south of the border, this is some death metal out of Mexico. This was pressed on CD and released through Morgue Records and StabbyHamlet.com, two two distros and two label and a distro that are both, as you guys know, classic metal approved. I love both. I love everything that John and Andy are doing with those with Morgue and Stabby Hamlet. This is Horror Terror with their 2023 EP entitled Depraved Martyrdom. I can't talk. Despite the glasses, I might not sound as smart as I look. Horror Terror, phenomenal brutal death metal. If you want to check them out, there's a couple tracks on here. The title track, Depraved Martyrdom, I definitely think you should check that one out. Devouring, Rotting Cadaver, and Chainsaw Betrayal. I mean, just by the titles of the tracks on this, you kind of get a feel of what you're going to get. It's some brutal death metal, but that hits really hard. If you have a good stereo system, you're going to feel it. It's going to bounce you around, and this is a killer release. Definitely a high point of 2023 so far for me. So I definitely urge you to check that one out on StabbyHamlet.com. They also have the self-titled EP from Horror Terror as well. I went ahead and picked both of these up. I believe this one was originally released in maybe last year, in 2022, maybe 2021, digitally from the band, and then Stabby Hamlet and Morgue gave it the CD treatment this year, and I definitely picked that one up as well. But if you're going to pick up either, I say go for this new EP. It is absolutely phenomenal. Speaking of Morgue Records, I wanted to just throw this band out there. I had the privilege of seeing them live last month, and they absolutely blew it away. They only have just this little demo out right now. 3 tracks, I believe, is what's on here. It's some blackened death metal. This is Deathspiral of Inherited Suffering. Absolutely amazing live show. I got to hear some new material that I'm very excited to hear. There's a Morgue kind of all-day show coming up a few months away now in Memphis, but they'll be playing at that as well. Very excited to see where Deathspiral of Inherited Suffering goes from this. If you're into blackened death metal, that kind of brings in some atmospherics and emotes just those feelings and emotions out of you, I say definitely check out Deathspiral of Inherited Suffering. They have the digital copy of this available on Bandcamp for name your price, so there's no excuse not to go check it out. But I think a lot of you that follow this channel, if you go check this out, you're going to want to get on board and follow along with that band as well. Finishing up with some Texas. I say Texas, I think one of the members, I think the members are spread between Texas and maybe southern Oklahoma. This is Horde Casket with their newest EP entitled Vadic Doom. Another just super heavy hitting album. This is brutal death metal that kind of has this blackened death metal feel going on. I know that's not something that is super prevalent in the brutal death metal realm, but they're able to pull it off on this EP. This also came out this year in 2023. Killer stuff available on the Horde Casket Bandcamp. I think this was like $5. Cannot go wrong with that. As I was saying, just brutal death metal. It hits hard. It will shake you as well, but it does have a little black and hinged in this. There's a track on this, Engulfed in Darkness. Definitely kind of get that feel on that one. The title track on this, Vadic Doom, definitely recommend that one as well. So head on over to the Horde Casket Bandcamp and pick that up. They also have a lot of other releases on there of theirs as well. I won't spend too much time on these. I'll just show you the ones that I picked up. I had the 2017 full-length Xenopocalypse, and I absolutely love that one, and I just kind of fell off keeping up with these guys, and I'm glad to see that they had these available on their site. I got their 2020 full-length entitled Melted Together. This is just a bludgeoning affair. This is the full length. Back to Vadic Doom. This could have almost been a full length. It comes in just under 30 minutes. A few more tracks, and that would have been a stellar full length that probably would have hit my end of the year list this year on the channel. This is the Melted Together full length. Definitely recommend picking that one up, as well as last year's, I think this came out last year, EP entitled Plague Supremacy. Haven't spent that much time with this one, but if it's anything like Melted Together and Vadic Doom, I will be super, super impressed with this as well. If nothing else, I am definitely approving that artwork. That is just some sick, filthy, brutal death metal looking artwork. That's all I've got for this video. But for this, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy what I'm about to start putting out with this Classy Metal Approved. It's just kind of a remotivation, reinvigoration for me, for this channel, and for you guys. I want to be able to show you guys just what I want without any kind of constraints. Kind of me taking a step back and doing this channel for what I originally wanted to do this channel for, and that's to show a spotlight on the underground and give these bands a platform to kind of spread their fan base and for people to find bands that they probably would not have heard otherwise. I'm going to show you guys stuff that I don't see a lot of other YouTubers, a lot of other people on social media sharing around. You guys deserve somebody that will show you stuff that's not just your run-of-the-mill everyday type stuff. So that's all I've got for today. We're back on the CD collection videos. I will have a new one of those up Sunday. Just did a kind of a hangout stream that will be a what do they call it, it won't be a live stream. It'll be like a live premiere that I did over on the Dreadful Minutes with Rick for like a Halloween episode. So that's coming up. I still have my Tennessee Metal Devastation Fest haul and review coming up. I'm working on that right now. I'm going to have to do a Classy Metal Approved Head Split Records haul because, man, if everything else that I picked up, I'm working my way through, listening through this stuff through Head Split. If everything is as good as this Insanguined release right here, then I'm definitely going to have a video very soon saying Classy Metal Approved. That's all I've got for today. Stay classy, stay metal, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys very soon. I promise.